One last thing must be mentioned before you become a master organizer of your drive. You now know what to do with files you create, but some of the files that you'll find in Drive were not created by you, but were shared with you instead. As I mentioned previously, you'll find these files in the Shared With Me area. In the Shared With Me file here for this sample student, you can see that I have a folder shared with me and then some documents shared as well. Over in the Shared By column, you can see who shared the document with you. Major tip: if there is a file or folder here that you don't care about or that you will only view once, keep it here. However, if a file or folder is important and you want to organize it and keep track of it, move it into your own My Drive. Dragging a file or folder into your My Drive will allow you to keep sharing it with others. For example, I'm going to drag the environmental science project into My Drive. And now you can see that I have this icon here. The little arrow shows that it's actually a folder that is originally in my shared drive, but now I can organize it within my own My Drive. I can say drag a file into another folder system. Let's say I want to put this one in freshman year and I want to put it into English. I can also move files by right-clicking and selecting Add Shortcut to Drive, and then I can choose which area I want to put this in. If you no longer want the file shared with others, you can also select Make a Copy, and now you have a duplicate of the file in your own My Drive that is not shared by anybody else. So here I will go, and there's the copy, and now I can organize that appropriately. Shared With Me can fill up quickly with random documents, and you have no control over where they really go. So moving what you really need into your own space can be key. Finally, Google Drive will hold files that are created by your teachers and shared with you through Google Classroom. That's this folder here. It is titled Classroom. I'm going to click onto it, and here you'll be able to find all the classes that you have added into through Google Classroom. Within each class, you'll be able to find the assignments that you have attached to Google Classroom or documents that your teachers have attached to Google Classroom. Some of these documents will be shared with your teacher, so when you work on it here, the teacher will actually be able to see it. However, you can also create documents in here that won't be seen by your teacher, just like in any other regular Google Drive folder. I recommend that you only use this Classroom folder if you need to locate something that you attach to Google Classroom, and that you use the other file system you've created to store your other work.